What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this RWBY D&D. As always, I'm your host, Connor. With us, we have Zach as Aquos,
Howdy.
Travis as Flynn,
Hello.
and Mike as Haku.
Yo.
Quick recap as to what happened last time. Aquos has been captured, and the rest of the team returned to the main encampment, where everyone's getting prepped for the Mantle's assault.
I'm gonna die.
Hogwarts gets back to the team. All right, guys. Where's my bag? Well, how about that?
So
You're
you all
solid.
arrived. You all arrived back home. You have explained the situation, and you have all moved to the forward encampment right now.
Are you assuming their movements?
Yes, I am. I'm actually not even assuming it. I'm forcing it upon them. Now, before we get into what's going on with them, Aquos. Alright, so Aquos, you're being carried in a fully sealed cage alongside Nero. There's a dim light coming from a dust lamp in the center of the ceiling, and you know the cage is being moved with dust. You saw it when you entered. It looked almost like a hoverboard kind of effect, but you are still bound inside of it and occasionally being shocked.
Am I able to grab any dust?
No. The dust is being funneled through the metal cage. It's not in a place that's near you.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right.
But eventually, you feel a thud. And then the door opens, and you see Davos walks in. Here, I'll drag on tokens here just to make it a little bit more. All right. So imagine you're all in a little cage here. Davos has walked in. Now, how are you doing?
Shockingly well.
Well, at least you've managed to maintain your sense of humor.
Do I have a choice?
Well, we're about to get to that. Before the end of the day, we will have arrived at a good staging area. Once there, we will send a message to Vacuo's encampment about an offering of peace, with the condition being Vacuo unveils unconditional surrender. There will be no more than 10 of us allowed to the treaty on either side. Once we arrive, I will offer you, Aquos, as a gesture of good faith. I want you to know I've decided to pursue this path because of your words and the words of your team. You've persuaded me a bit. Should it come to war then and there, casualties will be kept to a minimum, and if we kill the leadership, the rest will collapse. Now, truth be told, I suspect we'll only need to kill the king to achieve this end. And that's why I now ask you this, Aquos. Should they turn down our offer of peace, where will you stand?
Can I be utmost honest with you? Here?
I'd hope you are.
I think you have told me more truths than the king, and I would argue most of people who I've sided with. My loyalty really is with Haku. I have been fighting with the king really since I was, well, a boy. Much like, Haku, would you have ever told me about the Fuhrer talking to you in private before you took him to the king to kill him?
I think he told me not to. Actually, I think I told you beforehand.
I think you did too. I'm going to say this, presuming you did tell me.
It was after that he was like, don't tell nobody, or I'm going to kill him. And I'm like, all right.
Much like Haku made a choice to ask questions to the king and hear his responses before he himself would make a decision on how he would adjust his strategy in this war, I'm asking for the same. I want to hear what the king has to say. If he blatantly lies, if he blatantly is not willing to help, well, what I will say is I'm going to do my best to make sure Haku stays alive. I will protect Haku. I will not fight you.
I suppose that will
I'm not-
be... If you are meeting me halfway, I'll meet you halfway.
I know my place. I'm a prisoner. I can't imagine I'll just be handed my weapon or dust. I can't imagine me in that room is going to do much else except be in.
Well, you didn't have any dust on you when we took you. So, no dust. When we hand you over, it will
Another
be with your
body.
weapon. And, if you are willing to meet us halfway here, I'll do my best to return the favor. We will reduce the voltage going through the cell, allowing your aura to regenerate a little bit, but not fully.
Can you make me one promise?
Maybe.
Please? I'm going to look at Nero. Please let Haku and Nero live. They deserve this. Flynn, I know you can probably get away, but I've been with Haku longer.
I can make no promises. If they cooperate, and if we are able to take down the king, I will guarantee their survival. But if Haku or Nero makes things too messy before that happens, I may be given no choice but to take them down.
Is he kind of ending the conversation about to walk away, or is there something else he was going to say? Because it depends how I'm going to...
He's waiting to see if there's a response from you.
There's really no response to that. I kind of nod my head.
Okay. Then he turns around, he takes a step out, and he stops. You know, Aquos, you've surprised me. After hearing about what you did to Mistral, I thought I had you figured out. Perhaps I was too quick to judge. He walks out and closes the door.
I wanted to say something before he officially...
Okay, you see he keeps walking, then you stop him.
One last thing, Fear. You have a great son. You may
I
have
know.
differences. He's been a great ally.
I'm happy to hear it. Thank you, Aquos.
Fear.
And then he shuts the door.
I want to look to Nero. I will do whatever it takes to ensure you, Haku, and Flynn escape that building. Even if that means I sacrifice myself.
She's gonna turn to you. Well, did he say anything about a building?
Or wherever. I'm assuming it was like going to be like in a room, but I guess it doesn't necessarily. It could be outside. So my mistake on that. My assumption was like, I was thinking like a traditional like treaty meeting in like a city hall type thing.
Gotcha.
My bad. My bad.
She says, well, thank you. But don't kill yourself for it.
At this point, I feel like the best thing I can do is protect my allies. I've got enough juice still in me. I'll be good for 15 hits.
And I'm so fucking paranoid about the recording today. I don't know what it is where I just don't think I've hit record, but I have.
And you know what, Flynn? What about you? What about you?
GG.
I tried to save you. Everyone else is chucking tail.
Really?
I'm over here trying to save
Did you
life.
did you try and save me?
Should have used the whole bag.
Should have used the whole
Oh,
bag.
bag.
GG. I was heavily opposed to using the whole bag.
I know.
So, a few hours have passed. Flynn and Haku, you are at the staging area. Or not the staging area, you're at the encampment. You have just been going through defenses, making sure everything's there, getting yourselves taken care of. If there's anyone you want to talk to, you're welcome to do so, otherwise we'll move on.
Can't talk to Nero.
We're ready to go, I think.
Sorry.
Alright.
Who was it? Who was it that sent us on this mission? It was the headmaster. What was her name?
Oh, this guy's not invisible. I didn't mean for you to see that.
She
He was supposed to be invisible?
Yeah, he was supposed to be invisible.
Oh, yeah. Something since we get in here.
Yep, I completely forgot about that. I forgot to move him to the GM layer.
I was just trying to think. Do I just not remember who that is?
Well,
What?
I don't think any of you remember who that is, but
Captain
this will be
Moss.
covered. That also
So
wasn't
did
his
you
rank the
mention him
last time
once?
you saw him. Yeah, he's come up once. I think only once.
Oh, I know who this guy is.
So, Flynn and Haku, you are at the encampment, and evening has arrived. The day has mostly passed by. But around the site, there is a sudden commotion, as you all see a soldier from Mantle walking into your camp, alone and unarmed, with his hands up.
I'm gonna point my gun at him.
And he's looking at you, and he's just continuing to walk forward towards the king.
Well, that's far enough, partner.
And then he stops.
You ain't Dune. You ain't a cowboy.
How dare
You see Osmond and Gurren both emerge, and they walk up. And the soldier speaks. So Flynn, you're there. Haku, have you moved up, or are you still back there?
Still back here.
Okay. He looks to them, and Flynn, you hear him. He says, I come bringing a mission of peace, so to speak. Although I would like Haku to be here to give it.
So you want me to step up?
At which point you see the king, he turns around, he looks around for you, he finds you, and gestures you forward.
Gosh dang. That's when the bomb explodes.
And
Diala Akbots.
GG.
the soldier looks to you, Haku, and he goes to slowly reach his hand into his pocket.
Whoa! What are you doing?
I'm reaching for a letter.
I'm gonna really focus to make sure that's a letter. If I don't see a letter, I'm gonna shoot him.
He slowly is pulling it out, and you see a letter.
It's a paper bomb! It's a paper bomb!
He holds it out forward. Gurren steps forward and takes it. He then turns to you, Haku, again, putting his arms down now. I remember you, you know. From your first visit to Mantle. You and I never formally met, but back then I was Second Lieutenant Moss. Now Captain. I think I was the last non-Fang member to see Verity alive.
I think I remember your name being brought up somewhere. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, well, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Regardless, me and my men fought Bueller alongside Scotty and Frey. We ended up surrendering the battle to save lives. I apologize about what came of Verity, but I don't regret my choice. I chose the path to save lives. That letter here is asking you to do the same.
Stan.
You see Gurren, who's been reading it as he's been speaking. She crushes the letter in her hands. They're asking us to meet them at a central location tomorrow at noon. Neither side being allowed to bring more than 10 people, at which point we're meant to discuss the terms of a ceasefire.
Can I see that letter?
She hands you the crumpled piece of paper.
I don't know about you, King, but I like those odds. Especially if you're one of our 10.
He looks back to you. He says, perhaps. But they have strong fighters.
So do we.
Yes. He turns to Captain Moss. We will attend this meeting. You may go. And then the Moss looks to you all. And he goes, all right. I'll be on my way.
On my way.
See you there, King. As well as you, President Gurren. Then he walks off.
I'm just gonna read.
Show some respect to the president.
Just burn all the details. Make sure that nothing was conveniently missed.
No, she told you everything that was in there.
Let me just tuck that into my pockets.
What do they want to talk about at this meeting? Does it say on the letter?
We sure don't.
It just says discussing the terms of a ceasefire.
A ceasefire where we give up something more, more than likely.
Osmond will say, probably.
I mean, they have things that we want.
And we will see if we can get them back.
At what cost?
We will find out, won't we? So the question now is, who shall we send? A few of us are obvious. Us four. I would also propose Draco and Arian from the side of Vale.
Draco's
Draco.
dead.
Cloud and
I was like-
Arian.
You're gonna summon Draco from the dead?
Bring him back!
Yeah. The toy.
Hey, let's go ahead and get
Alright.
Professor Xavier while we're at it.
GG. I trust the former Reapers. I guess they're not former. I mean, I guess I'll just call them regular Reapers.
That's
mean,
all
who
well
cares?
and that's all well and good, Haku. But I mean, are they going to be good enough in one of these kind of fights?
I mean, who else do we got?
We got team.
Gurren,
We got team Chinese or whatever the crap is called.
Team Asian.
Thank you.
Gosh, racist.
So racist.
GG. Yeah, we're still short two
So-
people.
Have you been to China? Have you been to China?
GG.
You short 2 people?
Yeah, with if we include Team Asian.
Well,
Oh,
we would
okay.
have. We could have the other maiden.
Yep.
Can't remember her name right now.
Gurren will say I recommend Camellia as well.
So that's 4 plus Team Asian's also
I-
4, right?
Mhm.
So that's 8. So that's 9, 10, 11 people so
Yes,
far. What do
we
you mean
are
we're
over.
short?
We will
11.
not be able to bring all of Team Asian. However, I would recommend we bring the 2 best, Jax and Aoi.
It's because he gives owies.
Rip.
Oh,
And then she says, there's also one other person who I would like to discuss as a potential.
Go
A
on.
secret ace in the hole that I have kept hidden. She puts her hands into her mouth and she whistles. Her fingers. And she lets out a large whistle, at which point you see a purple-haired woman approach.
the other maiden.
She says this is Lilac, with a very unique semblance. We refer to it as Dead Zone. And anyone within 60 feet of her, once it's turned on... Is it 60? Double check that. That's going to be important if you take her.
It's actually 15 feet. Nah, fucker. Get out of here.
It's either
GG.
60 or 30, possibly 90. I don't think I'd make it 90. Sorry, it's got to take a
I
second.
wrote
to
what
load
the
up these
letter
200
said for you,
pages.
by the way, Haku.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
GG.
Sorry, it's searching for the text.
How touching. I like how you put air quotes specifically to, to truly show the intent here.
Yes. We have your girlfriend and your best friend.
GG.
Am I your best friend?
I've seen this story before.
Longest friend, at least.
Oh, fuck. What's the character's name?
I assume y'all are closer friends than anybody on the team and me, because for some reason I'm the outcast.
You're not the
GG.
outcast. I just forgot to specifically mention your name.
Just
Convenient.
don't kill you. You can kill Flan. Just save Haku.
60 feet. Okay, I was right.
Cool.
She says, everyone within 60 feet has their semblances negated.
Well, that's great.
Everyone. Lucky me, I can shoot farther than 60 feet
Yes.
And you have magic.
with a small penalty.
I think it would be quite a useful asset to bring her along. Albeit somewhat risky.
I don't know.
So
last time
we just-
we discussed asset or things like this, the GM gave us an idea and we went with it and we got fucked. I'm
You
gonna leave
didn't
this
get
up to
fucked.
Haku.
I got fucked.
She's going to say, well, I believe that was also because you all were taking a while to form up a plan, whereas this was also premeditated.
Premeditated murder, huh?
Possibly.
All right, so I guess we got to drop somebody from Team Asian then.
No.
She says, if this is who we're going with, we have 10.
Oh, I thought you were okay. So Team Asian is just
Who are we
completely
missing
out of the
then?
picture.
You'd be dropping 2 from Team Asian.
Yeah, so yeah, maybe I'm sure.
I thought we had I thought we had 11. Oh, okay, so we dropped 2. We got 1. Yeah, got it. Boom.
Do you just like pick 2 or like? Like
I
can we
chose the
get a
2
full
that you were
list
most familiar with in the story.
Okay.
Is Pierre Davos counting me as one of the 10?
Yes.
I sent one of his 10, so they're going to actually have 9. And we'll have 10 and a half. 11 and a half. 11. 2 half.
By the way, I don't know if you saw I made it a smile.
I did notice. If you put the king underneath Haku,
Oh.
it looks like a booger.
You ruined a nose.
Yeah, I'll be the beard.
So, is it decided then? No complaints?
I do have a question for you, King.
Yes.
So
Who's
if they
Salem?
Why did you say that name?
were rest in peace.
You also can still hear me, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I can
Cool.
see.
I just tugged on my
So
wire
if-
a little bit.
So let's just say they offered complete peace or complete cooperation in exchange for the relics. Would you take it?
In exchange for the relics? No, I would not.
And why not? Isn't that our goal? To end this war?
Yes,
more?
but not at the cost of something that is equally as valuable.
And why are they valuable to you?
Roll a persuasion check.
Why can't we have one goddamn conversation where you just accept what's going on?
As much as I would love for him to just be fully upfront, it's been established in his character. Jesus Christ, Mike. It's been established in his character that he does not just give this stuff away unless he's fucking forced to.
I've never seen
He is going to look at you and going to say, Haku, I am afraid I cannot explain the reason why. But trust me when I say that they are more valuable than a simple peace treaty. In their hands, the hands of the enemy, they will be the end of the world.
Very well.
So, are we going into this guns blazing?
It's a peace treaty, so no.
I just wanted to make sure that there was nothing. No, I just want to make sure that we're all aware of this.
No.
I didn't know what we were. I didn't want to make sure what to expect. Were we going in there expecting a fight, or were we going in there straight up expecting to resolve this peacefully?
I suspect this will likely end in a conflict. But we will hear them out first.
It all ends here.
All right. How long until we go, Haku? What's the letter say?
Read
Well,
what
if
it
we're
says,
going off of
Haku.
this letter, that's fine. I don't know what did the letter even say. I guess it gives
Tomorrow
a
at
date.
the crack
Tomorrow
of
at
noon.
noon.
Time. All right, tomorrow at noon.
Give us
With
time to rest
the
up.
description of the meeting ground. All right. Well, if you have any final preparations, get them done now. Tomorrow will be a big day.
Still
Shut up,
those
Flynn.
relics.
You know what time it is. Huh? Huh?
Gee.
Sir Doodle of a rough area where I will be, marked with a heart. So, Aquos, you are back. You're still in the cage. Time has passed. It has been set down. The door opens again, and you see the familiar face of Rusty.
Well.
Hello,
Golden
Aquos.
sandwiches.
Did I steal your thunder?
No, he wasn't going to lead in with a well. He's not surprised you're here.
I like that you're speaking in first person, but actually
It's
third.
a fun voice. Like, it's a weird voice that you think would be hard on the throat, but it's not.
Rusty,
It's not that bad. He pulls out a tray, and he removes at the top. I made you dinner.
is it a sandwich?
It's a sandwich.
I'm not eating it.
He's going to hold it out towards you both. All right, you're bound. He picks it up, and he goes to mush it in your mouth. Will you take a bite?
If he somehow gets his hand near my mouth, I'm going to accidentally bite his finger.
He's taking precautions, like the sandwich is going a good few inches ahead.
He's just going to smash that sandwich across my face.
All right. How about you, little lady? He grabs the other sandwich. He does the same, and her seeing you do that, she is going to stop and not do it. All right. You'll be hungry tomorrow. He looks at you, and dead in the eyes, Aquos, and he takes a bite of the sandwich. And then he walks out.
That doesn't prove anything. He could be
Spits it on the
immune to his
ground.
sandwiches.
It absolutely could be, for all you know.
Yep. Don't worry. We'll get you some food, Nero.
All right. So the night passes, and then you all make your way to the meeting point.
That
Aquos,
night.
you and Nero have been removed from the cage as this has happened. And because of your refusal to eat, you will be at half aura.
They were letting my aura regenerate all the way. I do have fast replenish.
Well, that's why I specified you. Nero's aura
I'm
will
at
be
half
lower.
aura.
Yep, you will be at half aura.
Okay.
Nero will be...
They're only going to have 8 people because Neuro is with them. Neuro and Aquos are both would make 10, so they're only going to have 8 people. Not that it's going to fucking
What the
matter.
fuck is that?
Alright, so that was supposed to be on the GM layer. You didn't see anything.
I did.
You didn't see
That's
anything.
small.
You didn't see anything. Ignore it. It's not relevant yet.
Oh man, I think it's see it.
GG.
Oh,
Oh, that was
I
amateur.
did. And that doesn't help.
Listen, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Now, just don't say a thing. Don't spoil it. You shut your mouth. As you have been walked out, Aquos, as you see they're all getting their group ready to go to the meeting place, you see Rusty is handing them all sandwiches as well, and they're just scarfing them down. Not to you two, though.
You could ask for one.
No.
I'm not going to.
Hey man, can I have the
Man,
sandwich?
I'm really happy that the other things weren't out on the fucking GM layer, or off of the GM layer.
Things.
Yeah.
Let's just say, when the king said he expects conflict, he wasn't wrong. Jesus.
GG.
I'm so annoyed at myself. I'm happy that
apparently I
everyone...
was the only one that saw it, but
Yeah, you didn't see it, right, Haku?
Nah, see
Good.
anything.
Okay, good. At least we'll get the reactions from two of you.
I won't spoil anything.
I guess I could always just take your reaction from right there of the, what the fuck is that? Put it later.
Well, I was like, is this the map that had the storm on it? Like, what the hell? Is that still there? And I was going to point it out, and then I'm like, that's not what that is.
GG.
Alright, so you all have arrived at the meeting place. Gurin and Osmond take a few steps forward, as does Davos. Hello, King. Gurin. Both respond. Hello, Davos. The terms of this surrender will be quite simple. It will be your surrender. and it will be non-conditional. I expect a full and complete surrender to the might of Mantle. In a show of good faith that we will not be harming your people. He turns around and he gestures forward. You see Rusty walks around you, Aquos, grabs you, and starts shoving you forward.
That's
then
the mate.
You're allowed to keep going.
Can I whisper to the girl next to the? What's her name again? The one next to me.
Camellia.
Can I whisper to Camellia?
Yeah.
The one with the red hair, next to the guy in the suit. That's the maiden.
Oh, Rusty?
Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's name is Red, right? So, I expect you're willing to cooperate. Osmond turns, looks at you, Aquos, turns to Davos. We will not surrender.
Can I whisper something to Haku?
Sure.
If I need to, I will jump to Nero.
What'd you say there? It doesn't actually say that. Yes. Are you sure, King? I will give you one more chance to surrender.
I would die.
I am certain, Davos. This war will end today, but it will not be with a surrender. Well, very well, my king. I suspect most people will not be saying that much longer. He turns around. He starts walking back towards his group. You see those two both do the same. And he turns back forward. Well, shall we begin?
No.
He draws his weapon. And he shoots Gatling pistols at the king. Oh, I didn't describe this thing, by the way. This is just a very plain sand dune. There is nothing, there is no cover, nothing to hide behind. There is nothing casting a shadow either, Flynn. So you're going to have to, maybe work with someone there for your semblance if that's what you're trying to do.
This is a shadow too.
Last
Shut up, it's
time
gonna
I
leak
listened to what the GM said, I got boned.
Well, you using your semblance to hop behind them all the way they are right now. Probably, a debatable idea as it is.
Cloud, now! Iron Reaper!
Now, I'm going to do my best to condense the roles here, because otherwise this would just be a lot of me playing with myself, essentially.
Let me sure you update your character token.
Oh, yeah, if those tokens are old, make sure to update them.
Sure is.
Have I gained any aura since walking over?
No, you have not.
Aqua says, all right, you guys go ahead. I'm going to take a seat back here.
All right, I'm gonna head back to camp. You guys let me know what happens.
And so you see he launches the two first shots that slam into the king.
Aqua's back his bag.
Aquos, you're first in initiative.
Haku, you got my dust?
Yeah, man. Here.
Thanks.
This seems really
What
light.
the fuck happened?
Like, now's not the time for questions. It's time for combat as I shove your gun into your chest.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna ingest some earth powder and call it, and so I take half.
Okay.
Jesus, do I have my shotgun?
Yeah, you have your
shove
weapon.
it into your chest.
Oh yeah, they didn't give you your weapon because they didn't have your weapon, so Haku gave you your weapon.
Oh, right. I'm gonna store my actions.
So you're gonna store your move.
Well, I'm gonna store my move, and since my attack is already full, I'll just ready my attack.
Well, you use the attack to consume the dust. Oh wait, no, that's a swift.
That's a swift.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I'll ready my attack if someone approaches us or Nero I'm going to shoot at them.
Okay. Flynn, you're up.
Doing something. I'm gonna shoot her.
There we go. Yeah. By her, you're talking about Kokino?
No, I'm talking about the paper girl.
Okay, Nero.
What in blazes?
Yeah, I'm on the other team. Sorry.
I should have known better.
Oh, yeah. You're making Shadow Flynn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop that to 10 now.
You're one step ahead of me. And mostly because I can't use it right now.
All right, so
Oh yeah, wait. Wasn't the king going to restore his magic?
He sure was.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
He never got around to it.
Well, you didn't go talk to him that you were going to. Oh well.
Well,
And don't worry, it might still happen.
All right, so Shadow Flynn is going to shoot at. Shadow Flynn's going to use Dance Dance Revolution and shoot at the maiden across the way all the times.
All right.
Which I can't remember how many that is. Is it 6 or is it 8? Or is it like
doubles what you have?
All right. So currently I would have 3 with 1 through this round, so it'd be 4. So would it be 8 or would it be?
No, it'd be 6 and then 7.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna shoot 7 times.
Damn.
Also, Shadow Flynn's gonna make her his contract.
Bitch.
Contract.
Okay. Go ahead and roll them hit checks.
Also, before that, let's do a perception check with Shadow Flynn to see if he can see a weak point on her.
Yeah, you can see one.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you shoot all 7 shots immediately, and you see, for whatever reason, they have not collided with her.
oh my goodness. Effing dust.
Effing dust. No. You see that you
General
have
dust.
shot them, and
Oh.
some reason in the center of the battlefield, they just disappeared.
Journal dust.
Seeing that, regular Flynn is going to say, "Okay." Anyone else see that? And then he's going to ready an action to.
You see everyone looking at that is confused, including the enemy.
He's going to just It's gonna do nothing and
Just
like
stand
it.
Okay.
And Shadow Flynn's gonna store movement.
Okay. Shadow Flynn is also exhausted now.
Uh-huh. And paralyzed for 1 turn, right? Or
Should be stunned for 1 turn. Maybe it's stunned for
Okay.
number of attacks made.
I think it was just 1 turn.
Dance.
I always mix up this one in King of the Castle.
Cat. I think they're both stunned.
Stunned 1 round afterward and become exhausted afterwards for the remainder of the encounter. So
Refresh. Get another one out here.
So seeing that happen, you see both, just to speed this part up, a mix of your allies and enemies are shooting at each other with their ranged weapons, confused, and you see on both sides is just disappearing directly in the center. Haku, anything you're doing?
I feel like you want me to like walk up, a couple steps.
It's completely your call. I'm not trying to egg you on. It's just your turn now, before the end of initiative or before the end of the round.
Don't trust him.
What was her name?
Lilac.
Lilac.
Right, she's not one who you're that familiar with. I'll give her a name.
Oh gosh.
What?
All right, I gotta try this. I guess that's just within 60 feet, which means everybody here is like within that same range. All right, Lilac, is your semblance is toggleable? You can turn it on, turn it off.
Yeah, sure can.
Can you turn it on for a second? And then, who hasn't attacked yet?
Who
Yeah,
gets
I guess-
inhibited by them turning off
Everyone
their
on you,
semblance?
everyone around has attacked except for you.
I don't have a ranged weapon. Oh wait,
Exactly.
I've got a.
Oh wait, sorry. I meant to do one different thing here. The king, instead of attacking, which by the way, you did see that the first attack got through. The one that shot to the king, so you can keep that in mind. The king, instead of his turn, he's going to walk up to you or dash around to you. He's going to place his hand on your back, and suddenly you feel a surge of magic flow into you. You have your powers again.
Devo says,
Waiting on this. Yeah. All right. I need you to turn your semblance on for a second, and I'm gonna try and make an attack.
Oh yeah, I'll let her. Okay.
Once I make the attack, drop it immediately. Please.
Okay. For the future, it's not a free action, but I'll allow it this time.
Oh, rip. All right, so I'll walk up 20 feet because I feel like the middle ground is 30. Yep, that was accurate. And I'm gonna throw one of the crystals. I'll throw a cyan crystal.
Okay. You go to throw the cyan crystal, and as it gets about 10 feet ahead of you, you see it disappears as well.
portal to another dimension.
I'm gonna make a perception check, I guess, at like the ground
Okay.
below, just to see if there's anything, anything noticeable. Dang.
You're not able
Well,
to
it's not
see
a-
anything.
Dang, it'd be real wild if I just like took 2 steps.
You can.
I've regretted more things in the past.
The Haku, suddenly, you see from the sand begins to seep a black smoke that takes a form directly in front of you.
Oh,
You recognize hell.
oh hell!
What the?
Hey, wait! Didn't I kill you?
You see,
Oh.
completely made of a black smoke before it turns into her actual appearance. And
What
she looks at
blazes?
you, and she looks to her hands. So, I'm back for now. Hello,
For
Haku.
now. Hell.
You didn't bring that beast with you, did you?
You're not
Are
a
you saying that,
cowboy.
Flynn? Are you saying that, Flynn?
I'm gonna say, hey, you didn't bring that dog with you, did you?
Oh, of course not.
GG.
I brought its big brother.
Oh no!
Oh
Dad
no!
rear. Bro
Oh
rear.
no!
She says, I
Brawler.
apologize for interfering in your battle, but a message must be sent first. She raises her hands up to her sides, and you see the sand all around begins to shift directly in the center of you all.
Is this what Aqua saw?
And then,
I think so.
over here to your right, I'm trying to ping it, you see a huge creature begins to emerge from the sand. You see the sand trickling down from the creature, and as it's slowly allowing you to see more, you are seeing black and white, bone armor and grim liquid, and a serpent-like body.
Temporary ceasefire.
I told you what I saw. It was scary.
And you see the creature is currently up roughly 100 feet high with its head. And as it's approaching, you hear different occasional voices around the battlefield. You hear Osmond, "Gods, what have you made?" And Davos, "There's a Grim like that?" The giant snake looks down at you all, looking back and forth, and then you see it lets out a huge breath with its nose, and more black smoke begins to appear.
Hey, Dad!
Not now, son. And you see another face appears.
Say, finally.
What
Hey.
the? You bitch.
Why is she like twice our size? Or I guess
Because
3
she
times
is
our size.
roughly 3 times your size currently, as the smoke has taken form of her.
Oh, okay. She's not actually. I mean, what?
What the fuck is that?
And
Grim could be
across the
people?
battlefield. Oh, as this thing is emerging, by the way, and as her visage has appeared, you all need to roll will saves.
Are we all scared?
Maybe.
Everybody on the other side of the field needs to roll will save for me.
Nope, they're all your same level.
Oh, that was supposed to be 12. That the 2.
All right, every single person. Oh, wait, that's a 12, so that'd be 30.
Yeah.
Every single person here, except for Haku, is shaken.
That one.
And
What
you
does that
hear
do again?
-2 to your hit checks and AC.
Great.
Perfect.
But the bright side is it applies to everyone except for Haku. So essentially, Haku, you just have
Gee.
+2 hit and AC.
I finally caught up to everyone.
You hear the occasional exclamation over the battlefield. Well. Your dust. So this is her. Cloud. This is what he's afraid of. I get it. Jax, je ne sais what the fuck.
That was bad.
Thank you. And then you hear Osmond, damn it. And he immediately hides behind you, Aquos. Very blatantly hiding himself behind her. Or behind you from her.
I can see.
I'm
this,
going.
right?
I'm going to notice that,
Yeah,
and I'm going to try and hide him as best I can.
Okay. Davos then you see bellows out, "You!" And he changes his, or he points his pistols at her and just shoots into her. At which point you see just goes past and slams into the armor of the creature behind her. And then she speaks. Me. Davos, I must admit, you have been far more successful than I initially gave you credit for. You are a man who knows how to get things done. It has been a while since I've seen so much death in this world, but more must come. She gestures to the Grim behind her. This is my newest pet, Jormungandr. In a manner of speaking, he's the big brother to another pet of mine, Fenrir.
Put him down.
Now, some of you already know this woman here is Hel, a peculiar girl with quite a powerful semblance. She could bring out the true potential of Grim, a power that I have adapted into my arsenal as well. And while she never held the same understanding that I did, she was a valuable asset in the short time I knew her. It's a shame you had to kill her. She was your only chance to stop this majestic beast behind me.
Good job, Flynn.
It was a team effort.
You killed her, huh?
I mean,
Is it hot in here?
Now,
It's
with
the
all
desert.
of your forces amassed, once this beast slays you, it will decimate your forces next. Good luck.
I pledge
Yes,
allegiance
wait.
to the White Witch.
The smoke dissipates.
Wait. Dang it.
Flynn
Yeah, it's
bears a
just-
child. His name is Tyrion.
GG.
At that point, a voice yells out from behind Aquos, as you see Osmond has taken back a full stance, standing upright. Davos, we need a temporary ceasefire. See, Davos grits his teeth, looking ahead at you all. I know. Men, slay the beast. And Osmond then yells to you. Agents of Vale and Vacuo, kill the Grim.
My liege.
Kill the beast!
Now we're just going to add this thing to turn order here. It's going to go first, as it's technically this is its turn. The Grim opens its mouth and bellows out a massive green smoke going around. Hey everyone. Roll another will save. Sorry, not will save. Fortitude save.
Oh.
That's a little bit better. Still gonna be a 1 though.
That would be
Not enough.
Can I take my original roll of 19? You said will.
Yeah, sure. It won't matter.
All right. Just add 8 to. Oh.
It won't matter. GG.
You all are breathing in the fumes because you're helpless to do so because it is everywhere. It's not blocking your vision. You can still see through it, but you are all now poisoned, taking damage per turn.
I'm taking half damage.
No, this is poison. This isn't hitting your armor. This is going through it. You're taking full damage from the poison.
Cool.
Everything else you'll take half from.
Shadowflame's just like, what's wrong with
Yeah,
everybody?
Shadowflame doesn't breathe, so yeah, Shadowflame's fine. Oh, you also see the figure of Hell immediately appears on top of the creature now.
Man, I gotta kill this bitch again. Fuck.
GG.
So this is the metagame. Like I said, I initially had much better plans for Hell, and then I found a way to make this work. So the plans are back.
I guess it kind of worked, yeah.
All right, Haku. Oh, sorry, Aquos. You're up.
King, what's the plan?
Kill the beast.
With pleasure.
Is the black smoke still dispersed? Like it's still like in the air? Or
The
is
black
it,
smoke or the green smoke?
green smoke? Sorry.
The green
Yeah.
smoke is still in the air, yeah.
Do I still have -2 to my hit?
Yeah.
In AC?
I'm gonna yell out. Use wind dust
Oh, that's it.
or green dust to disperse the smoke.
It's actually a good idea. Can I load that shot with? Well, let me make sure I still have some. Well, air powder just gives an extra. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot it normally with that. So 34 is a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Connor.
It's not when you trouble.
All right, you hit it
There's that.
for 46 damage.
And then with my move action, could I crush an air or an air crystal around me?
Sorry, that was to the audience what I was doing.
I have a feeling it doesn't have health.
Well, that's not necessarily what I'm saying. Don't read into the gesture. It's just the audience
No, I'm
will
reading
understand.
Okay.
Well, understand.
Can I-
What were you saying, Aqua?
Friday.
So I have my move action. Can I crush an air crystal to try and disperse air around me to gust the wind? Disperse the green?
Yeah, sure, I'll allow it. You crush it. You see the smoke has cleared out a little bit, but it is slowly seeping back in towards you. And let me do the poison here for the whole round. Everyone takes 1 damage.
To health, right?
No, this is to aura. This will apply to your aura first. I mean, maybe I should
That's
do that.
going to kill me.
You know, I like that more, Aquos. 1 to health. It won't be a 1d10 to health from this point. It's going to be 1 to health. I like this more.
Sorry.
Dick.
No, it makes
That
sense.
actually
Spirit
feels-
die, Aquos.
Thank
Could I
Oh,
have the spirit die instead? Since I asked the
No.
question first.
No. Nope.
Rip.
What
Oh,
do you
did
mean?
you ask it first?
That's what he was
accidentally-
asking, and
I
he said it affects
complete-
health.
I completely didn't hear you. You get a spirit die too.
Hey, I needed one because I only have one, and I feel
don't
like
have
I'm
any.
gonna need it.
I was expecting Travis to
No, you said
I was saying it too.
I
Rip.
almost did it, but I decided not to. I was gonna take the high road.
GG.
Did you already subtract yours, Trav?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Mike, I might have subtracted an additional one from you. Tell me if I did.
No, I subtracted the wrong one.
Oh,
And,
okay.
You subtracted the right one.
Good, good.
I already did to me, so.
I have 2 questions
Uh-huh.
outside of battle. One's to Mike, and one's to Connor. How tall is this thing, Connor?
This thing is currently at its head is 100 feet above the ground. Its body is just a giant like snake, like neck like thing looking over.
All right. And Haku, or Mike, do you still have those strap things on?
The harness? Yeah, I still got the harness.
You go.
I mean, I guess I can put it on. I don't want to metagame it too hard. I did just get my powers back. So, I mean, I'll put it on my turn.
All right, Flynn, you're up.
Alrighty.
So we can
With
prep
how
some
much
stuff.
time had passed, would you say that Shadow Flynn would not be stunned this round?
No, Shadow Flynn is still stunned.
There's a lot of time in between.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Jeez.
I mean, it's being treated as though it was still just one round, so he's stunned this round.
Cool.
Is it cool?
No, I was gonna do something, but it's okay. This will have to be how it goes. Gonna run up to Haku and say, Haku, let's strap up.
Haku, you hop on. Strap on!
I was not gonna say that.
GG.
And then I will. I'm going to ready in action to jump on Haku's back and use the straps for us to take off flight. And before then, I'm going to shoot. Well, I'm going to wait because I know that we're going to have to get closer. Once we take off into the air flying, whether we get close enough to where Hell is or not, I'm going to take a shot at Hell. One shot.
Okay. So I'm just going to give you the metagame here. Haku, I'm guessing, can only go 60 feet in one turn.
Mhm.
So this turn, you won't be able to take that shot.
Why?
Because she's on top of its head. Haku can go 60 feet high. This thing's 100 feet
Oh,
high.
so she isn't seeable
Right.
up there. Oh, you said we could see her on top of the head. That's why I was.
Oh, that was poor phrasing by me. She disappears then. And for some reason, you you see the smoke travel up on top of the head. There we go.
Okay. Well, then I will instead. I will. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna look to see if there's a weak point on the serpent, whatever the fuck. Do I see it?
No, you do not.
All right. Then I'm going to just shoot at it.
Okay. I'll just metagame. This has an AC of 30 because of all of its armor, so that's what you're aiming for the hit check.
Oh, look at that.
GG. You have to roll a 5 or a 4 to actually miss.
It's not too hard to hit, but it is like still missable. That was my goal here. This thing is also not made following the rules of making a grim that I structured. In case anyone's curious, this is just what it is. All right. All right. You deal 54 damage.
Get enough experience for level 21.
Oh shucks. All right.
And that's gonna be my turn for now. I'm not gonna shoot any more shots. I need them for later.
Are you still gonna like strap up though?
All right. Yeah. As soon as it's your turn, you can
Strap on!
I'm saying it's gonna catch like that. That's
We're
like this
using
new
the
superhero
dragon
thing.
dildo this time, Haku.
GG.
It's fitting.
Trap
Oh,
on!
Goodness. GG.
So we're just going to start forming up most people here. And everyone who has a ranged attack is just going to start shooting. So to speed this up, I'm not going to actually roll for all of them. I'm going to roll one collective hit here at a 1d20 plus... What the fuck do I need to do to make that 50? 1d20 plus 20.
They all-
Everybody fucking misses. Are you serious?
Everybody, no, wait. So it's a critical one. So like have them roll, and then they all
Okay.
shoot. Right.
If they had
That's
all...
so dumb. They got so scared they all fucking missed.
Everyone just shoots each other. War's
GG.
back on, yeah!
Oh
I'm just
yeah.
gonna look around. Just gonna look around. What the fuck was that?
GG.
Dad, get it together.
What a great first turn to show off how that was supposed to work. Wow.
I'm gonna
All
look
right,
over.
Haku,
I'm
you're
literally
up.
gonna look over. I literally want to look over at Flowers. Dad, get it together.
Hey, you shut up or else I'll grab the belt.
GG.
Not gonna lie, I missed you a little bit. Let's get this going.
Yeah, I won't miss much for... I fucked it up. I won't miss for much longer.
GG. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat away at my
Doesn't
the
necessarily
little
make
life
sense,
force
but
that I
yeah.
have left.
Hi ho,
Take a
Haku!
build.
Hi ho, Silva. Hooray!
GG.
I once
And
beat
now
the
I'm
entire chess club in a... Or like the top of our chess club in high school using Operation Hi Ho Silver. It's where I just move the horses and make them laugh.
GG.
I was there.
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm taking 1 HP,
What did they do? Run out of time?
and I'm
They just couldn't focus. Either that or they're just bad at chess. I've never lost an actual game of chess. Unless you count the computers. Or that one time that I lost to someone who I will leave unnamed because they didn't call check.
rip. I mean, that's fair though. That's the rules. That's
Yeah,
funny.
and she insisted
Yeah, I'm-
that she won. I was just like, alright, fine, I'll fucking let her have it. Alright, continue on.
I'm gonna fly 30 feet diagonally, and then 60 feet up, or then 30 feet up.
Yeah, okay.
So we're gonna move over here. Oh, you moved me, GG.
Alright, so you're now 60 feet high. You do not see hell yet.
Not gonna take advantage of the 2 hits you get or the 1 hit I get from it, huh? Okay, I see how it is.
He's
Other
moving
than
to
that-
get you up there.
I'm trying not to like be in melee range of this thing just yet. You know, just just in case.
You're right. I
Oh
am the
my
one that
god. I have an idea.
I am the only one that hit him, so he may be like, "You, holy crikey, that Grim can talk."
You see, it like gets something like caught in its throat. It's just like, and then it starts like looking down, and it's just oozing a ton of black liquid into the ground directly in front of it. And suddenly, you see a big Grim appears.
His little bro.
Fuck off.
Dude, this is like the brothers summon from
Hey.
from Final Fantasy VIII.
You know, there are a lot of things it could be referenced to. But I'm sure y'all will be fine. This is the final battle, potentially. Maybe not. Alright, so that's its turn. It's not able to attack as it did that.
Hey,
Akos, you're up.
Fuck. I'm just gonna shoot at that thing.
Okay.
it's funny is he can just keep summoning them as it goes.
Is this an alpha? Because if not, it dies.
It's a boss, so it takes double
You didn't
damage.
clarify that at
No,
the
no, I did.
beginning.
It's actually, you can see the indicator right there.
Fuck.
Here, I guess I should add the indicator to that one. Can you imagine if that was just like an Omega class Grim, the big one? He's like, you got a crit on it.
82 points of damage.
In true flame
And I'm going to
fashion, you take it one hit.
store my movement.
Man, my connection's being shifty. 55.
Oh, I forgot about that summon, Mike. You said that, and I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" I forgot.
GG.
Yeah, you know, it could also be a reference to the Brothers Grimm.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
GG.
Oh my god, that can be the name of the episode, The Brothers Grimm.
I couldn't make eye contact. I was like, no.
That's a good one. I just thought up of that one too. I was like, man, that's
GG.
fucking point on. Point. Man, I cannot
GG.
speak.
Right. That's the name of the episode. Point on.
Point on. All right, Aquas, so that was your turn. Flynn, what are you doing?
Or saddle up, partner.
Hi-ho, Silver.
GG.
Fucking Silver. Anyone ever tries to name their character Silver again? Ooh.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
I'm changing my Kingdom Hearts character.
Silver. GG.
Hey, look. Kingdom Hearts spoilers. Ooh. There you go, audience. That's for you.
Assume it was all the tokens you've made.
Yeah, I just scrolled down. I didn't even show all of them.
That's
know, show up.
Strata Flynn's hit on this one.
Missing one. Yeah, that's it. All right, takes 36 points of damage.
Gonna store movement action. Another one. And then cool. Flynn's gonna shoot the snake again,
Okay,
just once.
that's it. Barely. Takes 60 points of damage.
That's it.
And stores the movement. Because why not?
Ooh, they are going to all aim their fire at the Fenrir that is just emerged in front of them. You see the king, he takes the staff, a lightning bolt just goes up from it, and then slams into the Fenrir and is immediately destroyed.
I critted it first.
You led
sure
the charge
did.
on it. You led the charge on it.
That's right.
Haku.
We really needed them all to crit the snake, but that's fine.
GG.
Especially since in second he's gonna go and throw up another one.
Don't worry, I'm not just making so that way he can just keep making them. It's got a cooldown.
Every 3 turns.
Technically, it's every
Alright.
2, but it might do something else.
GG. Alright, so I'll go 30 feet up, 15 diagonally, and then 15 straight across.
All right, and you are now atop the snake. And you look ahead, and you see there is the figure of Hell. And she looks at you as you approach. Wasn't killing me once enough?
Let's
Apparently
find
not.
Let's find out. I peek over his shoulder.
GG.
And
You know
Now
we
it's-
didn't intend for you to die.
they say, "Oh, I know you didn't intend for me to die. Unfortunately, there was no one in this world who I cared about enough to, well, change my ways. And I'm happier this way."
See, then I'll have no qualms.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you say hi to my old friends once we're done here. To Verity, to Howl. That's it.
GG.
Not gonna lie, that hurt a little.
Rip.
You let go of Amaranth as fast as you.
As fast as she left.
Rip. Alright, I'm gonna use one of my stored attacks.
All right. To attack her.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no qualms. I'm sorry. Here comes 20.
On your shot.
Go your shot.
Go ahead and roll the second hit.
Forgot about
And
two
you
dice.
swipe through her, and you just see smoke.
See.
So I will not
scared for you.
activate low blow.
Uh,
I was
Now it's
waiting.
my turn.
Well, don't you still have hits? I was gonna say hit the fucking snake.
Man, I gotta save him. I'll...
Not all of them.
I used all my movement to get up here.
All right. Oh, did everyone subtract their health by 1, by the way?
Again?
Does-
Or,
Yep.
Do I still need to? Because we're not technically in the smoke anymore.
You're still poisoned for the duration. Duration of
So-
4 turns.
Question for you: is that still hitting our HP? Because you said it was only that one time it was going to do it.
It's still hitting your HP.
Oof.
Thanks a lot.
You know, I like it. I like it this way more. It'll be funner.
Where's drop they going?
You
Go
know what
ahead and
else
get
isn't a
smoked.
word? Shut the fuck up.
GG.
That's multiple words.
Exactly. It's not a word. Do 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
Do, do.
Lilac, use your semblance now, and so we can all die at once.
Okay.
Should have done
grid
it while we were in
wins.
midair.
Use her semblance. It doesn't affect me.
GG.
So the Grim, you
Oh, it
see it
affects me.
lifts
just
its
makes no
body,
difference.
like it lifts its head, and then it does a massive flailing swipe to hit everyone on the ground. Haku and Flynn, you two need to roll a reflex save.
Hang
Actually,
on.
Flynn, are you still attached to Haku?
Yes.
Okay, both of you roll a reflex save. Haku has the harder one.
Man.
Man.
Alright, you two are both able to stay atop its head as it rapidly swipes its body. It's now going to make its hit check to everybody.
Can we roll a dodge if we have stored movement? Roll a dodge if we have stored movement.
You. All right, so that minus 1 HP. Can we turn that back into aura?
No?
Because
Oh boy. Well, the bright side is this isn't too much.
Can we still roll a dodge?
Everyone takes
Ugh.
112 damage.
I don't.
Can we still roll a dodge?
except for
Are you
us.
talking about for Shadow Flynn?
You know what? No. I
gotta protect everyone.
How much life could I expend? No, that's not worth it. That's a
So
lot
you
of
are
life.
allowed to try and roll a reflex save. This thing is a higher level than I've ever made before, so you essentially have to get a nat 20. So that's a fail.
I'm not worried about
It's
that.
worth it. Worth a shot.
So unfortunately, that's in for Shadow Flynn.
I am going to use my magic to protect Nero because I know she doesn't
Oh.
have a lot of aura.
For the people here that would roll a reflex save, I'm just going to average it out here what it would be. Yeah, fail.
I wanna make
you
sure-
jump into Nero, you said?
Yeah, I want to make sure. Did Flynn or Haku get hit?
No.
Okay.
Ouch.
Protecting her.
Which means you take no damage, and also you get your next crit. And you could counterattack him right fucking now.
Or hear me out.
Don't do that.
I can save my hit.
Ceasefire.
You see the auras on a great number of people here flicker.
What about smoke? I mean, dust.
Let me get to him. I'm still doing the other ones. Well, this fight definitely became a lot more intense here. Flash's aura breaks.
Who?
Flash.
Flash.
Evil Mike.
Mike.
Evil Mike. Oh, yeah, I forgot about him.
Heartless Mike.
That's my nobody.
No, Dust's aura does not flicker.
All right. And neither does.
Mine doesn't either.
Flowers
Nero's
nor
doesn't.
Dust's do.
In fact, what happens when it hits flowers is it just stops on flowers.
Neither does Gurin. Neither does Lilac. But everyone else's aura flickers.
What-
Oh, and neither
even the king?
not the king's either.
Okay.
All right.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Can I say something after
Uh-huh.
doing that? Davis, what the fuck do we do?
Ugh, just keep fighting.
We run.
Is no one questioning how I got there?
Well, most of them know about your powers. They've been briefed.
Oh,
Deep
all right. Cool.
Particularly.
GG.
I'm sorry to take away your thunder there, Aquos.
I was just curious if anyone was like, how the fuck did...
All right, Aquos, you're up. And then I shoot Davos in the back.
Little do you
Nothing
know,
personal.
Flynn is going to summon Shadow Flynn, and he's going to do Dance Dance Revolution and then shoot everybody in the back.
Oh,
I'm
your
going to
aura's
move
down?
here,
Oh, gone.
and with my... I'm going to shoot him twice. Shoot the... I'm not seeing the thing... Can I tell that all the shots at it have been making it take damage? Can I tell? Is it like wincing at anything? Like,
I mean, it's not wincing at anything, no.
Powder in it.
is it looking like it's hitting smoke, or is it looking like it's actually doing
No,
damage?
you can tell the hits are colliding with it. It is impacting.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna shoot it twice.
By the way, the
This
little
is the-
bridge that was in the middle, that was a whole magic Salem thing, by the way. Through hell.
Hmm.
That was the awakening of this thing. And the initial
So that
collide of
is-
Davos shooting. That was what triggered it.
So that's a crit. And then here's the second hit.
Alright, both are hits. Roll for damage. First one will be a double. Alright. Not too shabby. Flynn, you're up.
All right, I'm probably going to regret this, but let's go ahead and summon another Shadow Flynn.
Alright.
I'm gonna put it on the head because I don't think Haku could probably hold us both. He probably could, but I don't want to make it hard on him. Go ahead and pull. I don't think he's gonna last very long, but we'll go ahead and pull him out. I'll update that in a minute. And then we are both going to use Dance Dance Revolution and shoot this thing in the head.
Alright.
Just unload.
Roll them hits. Remember, everything above a 30 is going to be a hit.
All right.
So you're essentially rolling 14 attacks right now.
Jesus.
These are all Shadow Flynns.
20. Hey, oh, almost another one. Or is that a crit? Nice.
It is. They're both
Hey,
crits.
double crit.
All right, that's all Shadow
Triple crit?
Flynns.
All right.
No, it's not triple. It's just 18 to 20.
Yep. So that
And then-
is 6 hits, 1 miss, 2 of them crits.
So, and then here's Flynn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Hey, there's a crit.
All right. So that is a total of 13 hits with 3 crits.
Okay. Here we go.
Well,
First 5 hit. First
3
6 hits. First 3?
for the crits, if that's what you're doing. You might as well just do them all right off the get-go.
Oh, okay. Well, one of them is going to be different. Okay.
Okay, yeah, do whatever makes sense then for you.
All right, here's the first 6 hits from Shadow Flynn. 3, 4, 5, 6. First 2 being crits.
All right. Go with the next ones.
And then it was 7 hits from regular Flynn, right?
All
One,
of them were
one
hit.
being a crit.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7's the last one. Is a crit.
Okay. So, okay, and then that's that one. 64. And minus 100. And you see the thing is kind of roaring at that. It is you can tell it is feeling those hits.
I didn't like it. I'm gonna lay my head on your shoulder, Haku.
Actually, you're also gonna see
Okay, man.
Hell. She kind of like she's almost acting as though she's feeling it. She's kind of reacting. She's
Awesome. I'm gonna lay my head on Haku's shoulder. All right, buddy, it's up to you now.
Stance.
Dance Dance Revolution. 18 hits.
Jeez.
All right. Now it is your allies' turns.
What are the fucking
Damn.
odds?
They unleash another huge volley of attacks into this thing.
They saw it roar and they said, "It's weakened. Shoot it now."
GG.
You can tell it is roared again after that one. By the way, the metagame for this is if they all hit, I'm having them deal 500 damage. So for a crit, it's 1,000 damage.
Cool.
Well, that says
This
something
thing-
about this.
Yes? You see it is now roaring, and you feel an almost familiar sense of rising power in it, as it is now empowered. And you
Oh,
can see it is now
gosh.
glowing red. So where you did see the black body underneath the scales, it is now kind of a dark red glow.
Well, let's hope for another crit.
And Haku, you're up.
Draw the allies. Alright, I'll expend all of my attacks.
I gotta ask, Haku, what round is this of you being in a dragon?
This is the third round.
Just gotta make sure you're not all of a sudden just gonna ah!
I was just wondering.
GG.
I was just
Oh, we're
wondering.
standing on it now.
That looks about right.
I just did that much damage. I feel pretty good.
Jesus.
That was pretty intense.
pretty clutch.
I'll be
Yeah,
useless
go
next
for
round.
I mean that's cool and all.
Is that all of them,
But
Haku?
82.
Yeah, 6 hits.
All of them
I
are
got
hits.
2 swords and 1 regular.
Hey, guess what? I can't use low blow. You're too late, buddy.
Rip. The shit, he used them all.
Low blow. Nice hits. Nice damage.
It's all averaged. You know, it usually ends up being like 50.
I usually get about 40, 45.
It's empowered. I'm gonna use all my hits.
And I'm gonna shoot
You're
the
gonna save one? You sure? Now he's not gonna save one. Okay.
So now it is its turn again. It is going.
Please don't roll a crit.
So now that it's empowered, it gets 2 attacks. But it can't use the same type of attack in succession. That's the metagame here for you. So what it's going to do... You see it's going to start oozing liquid again. But now it's taken a little bit of a different form. You see now it's a Fenrir evolved. The stronger version of the two.
GG.
And with its other attack, it is going... You see the red in its body starts surging up towards its mouth, and it shoots a beam of fire, hitting everyone here on the ground.
Including Fenrir.
So
Yeah,
great.
Fenrir will be included in this.
So glad I'm up here.
Except for the fact that it doesn't actually hurt Fenrir, it just empowers him.
So what are you doing, Aquas? You blocking the hit for anyone? Okay, just making sure.
Everyone's aura breaks except for the king.
Yes. They are allowed to roll a reflex save for this.
I'm glad I didn't put Shadowflame on the ground.
That was the collective roll for that. Alright, now we'll roll damage. I did not
May as
specify.
well say everybody's auras gone.
We'll do. This is what I would have done probably.
That's not...
72 damage. You see there are some people that put up their weapons to deflect the attack, which I'll allow to happen here. But anyone who isn't a direct combatant or isn't heavily combat experienced, essentially the people who are less relevant, their aura breaks and they are knocked unconscious from the breath.
Goodbye, Rusty. No, it's playing.
He can stay.
Oh, Flash is dead.
Oh yeah, Flash's aura was gone. Flash is now dead. His body is just gone.
Flash.
That one's unconscious. That one's unconscious. She's deflected. He's deflected. Flowers doesn't even need to deflect. And Dust also isn't deflecting. And you see Davos, his aura breaks, and you see he collapses to the ground, Aquos, just to rise again. As you see it, like a bit of aura has flown away from his body, and is now a different color aura on him that has just taken its place.
One down.
And he picks himself back up. That's a pain. Kill this thing now. Focus the snake. I also need to do the allies here. Who else would be... As much as I like Jax, I'm sorry. He's unconscious.
Ha! Fuck you, Nick.
Lilac is actually going to take the hit. I don't think it makes sense for her to deflect, but her aura is still up. It flickers, though.
You guys have taken damage to your aura?
No, Arian's going to deflect. Come on. Stop pinging him. I want to put down one more of these people. No, I'll leave it. The rest of those make sense. And the king needs to take the 72 damage. Alright, so Aquos, you have taken no damage, but you have expended your health further to help her.
Yeah.
And Aquos, it's now your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit that thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit that thing with 2. You know what? I'm just gonna hit it with all 3 of my attacks I have left stored. So this first one is a crit. And then...
Both are hits. That's it?
Yep. So this one will be double. And then normal. That sucks. And I'm storing my movement. You know, audience, there's something that I have that I consistently forget I have.
Is it the...
And that's the fact that I have instinctual dodge.
Well, but you still want to jump to her, right?
Yes, that doesn't change what I'm doing, but the fact that I eat earth dust, so half, and then I could quarter it with a successful dodge.
Yeah, you sure could.
Alright, I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
All right.
Shocker, I know.
Real shocker. Fun, you're up. Alright. That's a hit. Damage has been reduced by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is now...
So they're going after. They are going after the snake. They're not going after Fenrir.
Right.
Fenrir.
Fenrir's about to kill some people.
Perhaps, but you see the snake is now severely wounded. It is now its body. You see its head is just like more shaking, just. Haku, you're up.
You know, I should have actually shot 2 more times.
Too
late.
How come?
Low blow.
Good old low blow.
Oh yeah, low blowing off of each other. I'll give you 1.
Really?
Yeah. Because since you did them in succession, where Shadowflynn and then you did, I'm gonna say you're gonna get your low blow, but Shadowflynn wouldn't have. I'll be nice to you. You're fighting a big enemy. You can use some assistance where you get it. Hey, it's a crit too.
What are the odds?
About 3 in 20. All right, Haku, you're up.
110.
Heroic storage.
You know, I originally planned for this thing to take double damage from its head, and then I thought against it. I'm really happy I did that.
Because that fight would have been over.
This fight would've been over.
Yeah.
Now it is its turn. It's going to do something different. It's going to flail for its first action to try and get you three off of it. Flynn's, both of you. Your
Wait,
turn is
isn't
over.
Haku-
You're no longer stunned, but you're exhausted.
I was gonna say, wait, isn't Haku like floating now?
Haku, the timer has been up for your dragon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's turn 4 now.
Yep.
Or if turn is ended, then yeah. Or round is ended, then yeah.
So all of you need to roll a
wait.
reflex.
Actually, the king extended it to 5 turns.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's true. I'm sorry, you only got the weaker form back? No, I'm joking. Alright, so Haku, you can maintain your position where you are. Flynn's reflex saves.
Okay, I can't remember what. I think it was at minus
Remember,
2.
you're both exhausted, so it's -5.
Oh,
Technically, it should actually be -7 because you're both also shaken. But we'll do that. Oh, which was the second one?
second one is Shadow Flynn.
Shadow Flynn is thrown off.
Splat.
Roll for damage. You're 100 feet high. So minus the initial 20, that's 1d6. So that is
Yeah, I was gonna say, could he go in his own shadow? But I guess that's a no.
15. So that is 16d6 of damage. Just barely kills him.
Dang.
Could he go into his own shadow?
No. What would you emerge from?
Shadow of the Grim.
No, I'm still not gonna allow it. It's not your turn. Gotta win your health down, you know?
All of it.
Make this more and more complicated. Oh, which, by the way, this is actually, y'all should have -1 to your hit points, Ian. Oh, actually, he's back to...
Ouchie.
It still has one more attack. What's it gonna do?
It's gonna
Damn,
end
I
its
should have
turn.
lied and said it was Flynn, because he can't be thrown off anyway because he was strapped to Haku's back. He would just
Then
been
you're
like,
lying.
I appreciate the integrity, and hey, you know what? Spirit die.
Don't you do that.
I'll do it. Okay, yeah, it's gonna unleash another sweeping attack here.
God damn it.
Not
He can
a
store
sweeping
his
attack, it's gonna do another fire breath attack.
He can
Still.
store his attack.
It's not going to, though.
well, that's better.
We'll still
70
fail
before.
that. All right. Now I'm going to start doing
Wow.
this on a case-by-case basis. Unfortunately, a couple people are killed here.
What? No.
Unless Aquos is jumping to them.
Team China.
I don't know them well enough that I don't have a good bond with them, so I don't see a reason why. There is a reason I should, but there's not enough reason.
And I'm leaving it to your discretion.
Who are they?
It's Jackson Owie, as far as your allies go. It also would be Corporal or Captain Moss and Colonel Amber.
I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
And
Well, is
this girl?
she gonna get hit?
Well, yeah, you're gonna have to defend her, I imagine. one way or
I'm just
another.
gonna defend her.
Okay.
I'm gonna act like I can't see them through all the people.
He's gonna.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Owie. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no.
Guys,
I'm so sorry, Jax.
community, I know who made them. Please know, I have to make this decision.
I also apologize for not being able to show off the badass abilities they are, but it's just I would be here just rolling 20 dice rolls to myself, and that's just not fun.
It takes forever. It takes too long too.
Yeah.
One day when they remake this into a TV show, they'll show it.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll take about 30 episodes.
And
just
Jax
to
is going to
fight.
throw the card. It's just going to slam to the armor again and again and again, and still just like not make any impact.
GG.
All right, so 45 damage is going around here. This is going to break the aura of a number of them. I'm going to pull up the sheets here and see who still has deflects.
Does make me a little scared for them because Fenrir still hasn't gone. Let's just hope that he turns towards the one that's closest to him.
Lilac's aura breaks. I'm going to say Cloud and Arian will deflect. The king is also going to deflect this one. Oops, forgot to do that to you. I shouldn't do that another time. There we go. The
hey
maidens.
guys, I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Okay. The two maidens, Kokino and Camellia, both of their auras have broken. Rusty Dust. Rusty's going to deflect. Gurren's going to deflect. Arian's going to deflect. Cloud's going to deflect. Dust is again just going to take the hit. And Davos is... Oh, I didn't set his stats back up. There it is. He's going to take the hit. But these ones I'm going to say are... no, they're going to be knocked unconscious. And Lilac. Alright, now it's Fenrir's turn.
Store his actions. Wait for the right moment.
They don't do that.
Fenrir is going to go after whoever would be emitting the most evil emotion.
The king?
Yeah, I think that's going to be the king. No, not the king. That's going to be
Actually-
Davos.
It's Aquos.
It's going to be Davos or Dust. It's going to be Davos. Is he just going to charge ahead,
Tax of opportunity.
and it is going to use Ragnarok on Davos.
Hey,
I'm okay
Cool.
with this.
he's doing our work for us.
Cool, let's say, you know, I'm okay with this.
So it chomps into Davos, piercing through his aura and completely breaking it. And you see another one of those auras fade off of him, as there's now one less. But a new aura has taken its place.
Are you doing that because he was just too powerful as written that you need to make him a little bit easier?
I mean, there are plenty of characters here that are too powerful that I'm kind of doing this just to give you an easier time when it happens.
Cool.
I'm not trying to just, like, give you a no-win scenario. That's not fun. But I'm going to make it hard. Actually, 3 turns passed here. Alright, Aquos, you're up.
Oh, I had to save Nero, right?
Yep.
Jesus.
You didn't think I wouldn't capitalize on that, did you?
GG.
No. But because of that, I'm gonna attack the thing. That's a crit. Is it
Alright.
hurting at all?
Takes 80 damage. It's hurting. This thing also has a lot of health. Flynn, you're up.
Can you guys just fucking kill it already? You have one job being up there.
All right, well, I've got to do something.
I'm gonna fucking kill Aquos.
Now I'm gonna ride Fenrir. Yee-hoo!
GG.
No, that would be what Howl would do,
Yeah.
or maybe even Haku. So I'm going to say that. Am I able to see what's going on the ground at all?
Roll perception. Nope.
Spirit die.
Nope.
GG.
Well, knowing that, I really can't do this. Then I was gonna summon Shadowflint in front of the maiden and protect her, but
I guess not.
You aren't
mean-
aware of what's going on down there. You're just assuming they can handle it.
I'm just gonna summon. Let me ask you. Let me ask you this: if I do a heroic storage on my attack, and then I summon Shadow Flynn, how many attacks will he have?
Say it one more time.
If I do a heroic storage on my attack, and then I summon Shadow Flynn, how many attacks will Shadow Flynn have?
Shadow Flynn will have the stored attacks, as well as his but not the regular attack. So he will have just the stored.
Cool. We're gonna do that.
All right. Go ahead. You summon Shadow Flynn. That's
Oh,
pretty much
shit.
it for.
-1.
That's okay. You can set that back to what it was if you want.
No.
GG.
The poison, by the way, is dissipated at this point, so you all aren't taking damage from that anymore.
Goodness.
Good.
Thank God.
And then it's gonna breathe it again.
So Shadow Flynn will walk up to Haku and put his hand on Haku's shoulder, just in
Okay.
case. And then he's going to point the gun down at the head, and he's going to use Dance Dance. He's going to put his arm into one of the stirrups like this, so if he goes unconscious, he'll just kind of dangle there. He's going to use Dance Dance Revolution.
His cooldowns are tied with you. He can't use Dance Dance Revolution.
You said that it wasn't.
I said.
before.
Did
You
I?
said that it wasn't before because it's using my health and it's a new shadow every time.
Ah, shit. If I said that before, all right, that's how we're doing it.
Cool. So he'll be hitting just six times then, I guess.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then here's a low blow from Flynn.
All right. Roll for damage. All our hits. I'm amazed that you didn't roll a single miss on this thing.
It's pretty cool. Well, I rolled
Oh yeah,
one
you
miss.
rolled one miss. I'm amazed you only rolled one miss.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then here's Flynn's.
And you see that last shot. The Grim starts to scream. And Hell starts to scream.
Oh, I just scared my cat.
And you see as Hell, she looks at you and she says, "You're nothing but a murderer of little children, aren't you?"
Goodbye, Hell.
Just
That.
bye.
Go. And you see she disappears.
I'm gonna tap Haku on the shoulder. Now might be a time to go dragon again.
Well, technically,
That's
he
what-
was still in Dragon.
Oh, cool. I was
I was
just-
like,
we
say
are
it one more
falling
time.
at this point.
It's at the end of his turn. At this current turn, I think, is when it starts to fall.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you two are now holding on to Haku. Okay, roll a strength check.
Oh yeah, passionate. No, just playing. I can't use passion strength. It's not my turn.
I mean, unless you ask.
GG.
You are going down steadily. You are not quite able to control yourself. We'll get to that. What's going on
Now
here?
that it's dead.
As
I
you see
just
that
don't-
is,
Wait. Hang on. That was supposed to be +9 because I have my semblance on.
that's still the same thing.
Dang. Okay.
As that thing you see has disappeared, you see that the Fenrir that has appeared in front of you all is also gone.
So let me guess. Treaty's over.
He's gonna look
Still need to
around,
fight.
looking at the damage, the dead. King, I offer you one more chance to surrender. You see the king raises his sword and attacks. He conjures a huge. He this time takes the sword and the staff in hand, raises it up, makes a huge flurry of energy, and he shoots it directly into Flowers.
Now
And you
I
see Flowers just takes it.
prove my loyalties. I'm using my I'm just kidding.
You're gonna use your life force to protect Flowers.
Give up my entire life to save all of them. Fuck you, King.
Just for the flair.
Well, that'd be a wild twist.
That would be.
454 damage, and Flowers takes it like a champ.
Yep, you see the energy just collides into Flowers, and as you can see it, there's just smoke going around him, so you can't see exactly what's happening. Roll perception checks.
Last time I rolled a 1.
Perception.
It's kind of
Oh my god, we're twinsies, Mike.
it's kind of a
7.
rule of cool moment.
GG.
You can see the smoke seems to be moving, or the dust that's being lifted off the ground, the sand that's in the air, is moving in a direction closer to the king. And you can see as he's moving faster and faster as it keeps going, he is just powering through the energy until he eventually arrives directly at the king and grabs both of the weapons and throws them in opposite directions.
Oh, which way specifically?
To the right, to the left. See, they're going to go 60 feet. I'll draw something. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
I
Do
was like,
that. And that. Might not be exactly. Don't worry, I don't want to measure it right now.
sword and staff.
Let's see. We'll change this to this. Red is sword, purple is staff.
It's okay. The king's gonna go to me, and it's gonna fly to him.
GG. The whole question is, where's those other relics?
So at that point, you see Davos gives the order. Kill them. But that's the allies' turn. She's unconscious. She's unconscious. Cloud is going to have him do something special. He's going to try and use his shadows to wrap around Flowers and to try and hold him. We're going to see the
I'm gonna
effects of
peer out
that
of
on
the
his
shadow.
turn.
I'm gonna peer out of the shadow tentacle. Sorry, Dad.
GG.
Arian, he is going to kind of run off to the side here, and he is going to shoot a sniper at Rusty.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Hey, remember when I dropped his health to nothing twice and still didn't kill him?
Yep. Yes, we do, Flynn.
I think he needs to live today. We need to let him live.
GG.
Just because of that.
He shoots at Rusty, breaking Rusty's aura.
Does it knock him out, or does it just break his aura?
No, this isn't the huge energy. He is still conscious now. Anyone who has their aura broken is still conscious now.
Okay.
Come on, this isn't the show. What's Gurren going to do? Gurren, you see, she's going to charge up, and you see her aura glows into her weapon as she goes to stab at Flowers, and she's going to attack him. That's a hit.
She's stabbing at Flowers, right?
Yep. You see, she stabs him, and you see the initial impact seems to do nothing, but you see part of the aura that she's given off seems to have gone a little bit deeper. You see Flowers, for the first time, flinches from combat.
You're one of them.
At which point, she raises her weapon and she says, "Your semblance will not protect you from mine." And Flowers, as I gave him that rule of cool moment to throw the weapons away, you see he's going to turn around now and look at her, and he's going to say, "I don't need my semblance to kill you."
Even with being held by the tentacles?
Oh yeah, you see he's just completely ignoring them. And he is going to beat into her for 4 attacks.
Tentacles ain't holding nothing back.
I'm curious. Does it take all 4 to knock out her aura?
Probably not.
Curious. Let me read something real quick.
Those are all hits on her.
All right, I'm jumping to her. Nope, not gonna happen.
That's the first hit. So
Doesn't
what
matter.
ones are you blocking?
It says block all damage, so I'm blocking all of the damage.
No, that's all the damage from that single instance.
That doesn't say that.
That's what I fucking mean.
It's yeah.
All right.
So if you want to
Well,
take your action back, I'll allow you.
I'm going to jump when I can tell the punch is going to be the one that knocks out her aura. Like I'll see it flicker on from one hit, and I'll jump before it breaks the aura.
Okay, so that one. So you're not. So you're doing it once her aura would break.
So
not
her aura
afterwards.
flickers, so she'll be hit. I'm doing it like the punch right before it would. The one that would break it, I'm jumping to that one.
That'd be this one.
Okay.
All right, so you
So
jump. What about the others?
And
2 hits.
So that's 2
so
more.
it was. So that's
you'll-
2 more.
You'll take 3 hits altogether? Oh shit.
That's the question. That's what I'm asking him.
Well, so I get an immediate counter attack with a crit range of 2 to 20.
Yep. So you can do that if you want.
I'm gonna immediately crit.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll a hit check or just roll a d20?
You can roll the hit check. Maybe it. All right.
76. And then I'm gonna do it both times.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the same thing. So.
Yeah, okay. That's just for mine. What damage you would have done.
Yep. So that's the damage for this hit. That's a crit. So 26 times 2. I rolled the wrong one first.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, another crit.
Make it a big one. There we go. That's better.
So I need to reduce my health. I'll do that. Fuck.
Be all right.
All right. So yep, you've taken 3 hits from that. Your health is getting
Yep.
low.
Yep. I understand. I have a feeling I am dying today.
Well, definitely possible. Rusty is going to grab Kokino, and he's going to start running with her.
Cloud. Or Flint. Oh, I guess you're right. Flint. My bad.
We get 2 runners.
Davos is going to yell out, "I beckon you."
Oh, fuck.
To who?
And you see, I should roll a perception check, everybody.
Betrayers.
You see Arian seems to stiffen up at that, as does Nero.
You have to kill your own person there, Haku.
Kill anybody.
I'll do it.
I have the power to save them.
What about Cloud?
What about Cloud?
Does he stiffen up?
Yeah. But he's under the guys, too.
Is he?
Is he?
You had Cloud fight us that one time.
Yeah, that was a different command.
All right.
That is a command that I said in the past they believe they have taken care of.
My bad. I was just making sure.
I don't
Okay.
I appreciate it. If you want more
I don't-
enemies, I can give you more enemies.
I don't want the easy way out.
So, let
You're
me
getting old, Connor.
do this.
making sure
I
you're
didn't
still
do
in
this
right
for
of mind.
Nero because I wasn't
GG.
thinking about it when I made the tokens. So some people were commenting why I had Arian's name as Ariana. That's not Ariana. That's Arian A and Arian B.
Rihanna.
Ariab.
Arian.
Ariana.
I do this for Nero too, but I didn't make an evil one for her. I'm sorry.
Neuro A, Neuro B. Neuro Neurog.
Now it's Dust's turn. He's the last one of their crew to go.
Might quit.
What's that? Right, there we go.
See enough white outside of my house with all the snow.
GG. Let me help you out. Oh, you're okay.
Flynn, will you please put down Rusty?
I don't know.
Don't let him escape again.
I think I have to, for old time's sake.
I hate you so much.
What I can do about it? I'm about to get hit by. He's doing any, meeny, miny, mo right now.
No, I was just making sure you were all in range. You see Dust pulls out his rifle, and it changes form into that of a flamethrower. And as you all are getting ready to fall into his range, he is aiming at you.
Haku! Fly!
But then my
Haku,
turn finally comes.
You're up.
Alright, I see him getting ready to do that. And I'm gonna fly straight at him.
Well, remember, you're still super high in the air.
You're going to take the damage?
No, I was gonna fly over him to get close enough to him.
So you are currently 80 feet in the air.
Oh, okay.
So you can let yourself fall. In which case, I'll say you'll fall at twice your regular movement speed. So it's 60 feet.
But he's aiming at us. With fire damage.
And that will count as your move action, just choosing to fall. And you'll still have an attack if that's what you're trying to do.
Alright, as we're descending. Alright. Flynn. I'm gonna try and take Dust. You think you can take it, Rusty?
I was going to go after the weapons.
Me too. Here, I can throw you over there.
Well, I don't know. I'll try to shoot Rusty as I'm running after the weapons.
You got 4 hands here.
No, I don't. Other Flynn is knocked out, or not knocked out. He's stunned.
Oh, did he use? He did use it.
Mhm.
That. I'm gonna fly at him. If we sit like this, we're gonna be sitting ducks.
All right, so you're flying at him for 30? Or are you
Okay.
falling and then flying?
No, I'm flying and then falling.
Okay.
You sticking around for the ride?
I mean, I'm not going to jump at 80 feet.
Asking.
All
We've
right.
done this before.
So you... Oops.
Oh, are you gonna move me?
That's fine. I was on the wrong tool, so you did it.
I'm
You
also
do that,
gonna-
which triggers his ready to action.
He do. I was gonna say I'm also using 1 HP.
To maintain the form.
Yep.
Okay. So that's a 42 against all of you who are there.
That's a miss.
GG.
So that's a 52
I'm
damage that he
fine.
deals. Bye-bye, Shadow Flynn.
Every fucking time.
It's
Jeez.
just enough. That was just a good roll is all that was.
Rip. I said I'm done deflecting now.
You deflecting? Okay.
Can I try to dodge?
Yeah, just keep in mind you're still exhausted. So it's -5 to your reflex. That is a fail.
All right. I've already subtracted the stuff, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
I assumed it would be.
At that, you all now land. And with that, we're going to end the episode.
Why?
We're gonna finish
But
the
he
fight
still
next
has an
time.
attack action.
No, I said falling takes a move action. So if you're falling and flying, that's a move and an attack action.
Yeah.
Oh, but you have stored attack actions.
Well, if you're using the stored action, you can do that before we finish. I thought you used them all.
I'll let it in there.
You prick. I better
Well,
write some stuff down.
will it still be my turn if we end?
No.
Then I'll attack him then.
Okay.
I'll do 1 attack, just for
Okay.
kicks. Is this dust body actually here?
All right. Roll for damage. All right. And you claw your weapon at him, and you see it does go through him.
So am I able to do low blow or not?
Oh, yeah, you can do a low blow.
I'll try. Another crit.
Mm.
Not that it matters. $120 damage.
All right. And that's where we're going to end the episode.
Without revealing all of his secrets.
I better
We-
make some notes here.
Are going to conclude RWBY in our next session.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, we're starting Kingdom Hearts a lot sooner than I thought.
Yep. I thought it was going to get it to 100. Y'all handled that fight pretty well. Thought it was going to go on a little bit longer. I was wrong. So instead, it's going to be 99 episodes instead of 100. Maybe we'll do a special 100th episode. Who knows?
I can make it last.
Yeah, we'll play it. Maybe I'll do like some special event for the final episode. Who knows? Well, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. But hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Be sure to let us know whether you did or didn't by using those like buttons, the comments, or subscribing. And make sure you also spread it around to all of your friends, too. I'd also like to thank our patrons. With support like yours, we're able to slowly improve on our content, so thank you so much for supporting us. If you're not already a patron and you'd like to support us directly, be sure to check out our Patreon in the description below. We have rewards like stickers, shirts, behind-the-scenes content, and even the ability to make a major character to join in one of our D&D campaigns. Well, once again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.